I was about to have a coronary, too.
That's one where your chest hurts a little bit after that. Gets a little tight. 0-2 on Spencer Steer. Hanging on for dear life. 0-2 pitch. Down and away.
I'll tell you who was hanging on for dear life was Kurt Casale, because he was catching. And that's the benefits of having the cameras that we have today, because the facial expressions from Kurt Casale were priceless.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That was unbelievable. That was one of the crazier finishes to a game you will ever see. 2 down. Here's Eugenio Suarez. Let's look at today's scoreboard stumper. That ain't it. Grab the stat sheet.
What's that?
I was trying to get the stumper and grab the stat sheet. Here's the stumper. 5.
You can read that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's what some broadcasters do.
Nobody on, 2 outs. The pitch. Suarez takes a strike on the outside corner. 5 active players have amassed 50 or more extra base hits and collected 50 or more stolen bases in the same season. Who are they? 50 or more extra base hits, 50 or more bags stolen in the same year. 0-1. Suarez grounds it back up the middle. Ketel Marte will backhand and throw to first in time. Suarez is out. Reds are out. 1-2-3 in the 5th. On to the 6th. 2-1. Reds lead the Diamondbacks on the Reds Radio Network.
Primary Plus believes in connecting healthcare for you and your family. With 7 locations throughout the region, they provide a comprehensive range of medical services for the entire family and work to keep healthcare affordable. Primary Plus offers primary care, OBGYN, dental, dermatology, x-ray ultrasound, occupational medicine, on-site pharmacies that offer significant cost savings, and mental health care at Primary Plus Counseling Services, which now has a new expanded office at 910 Kenton Station Drive in Maysville. Primary Plus always welcoming new patients. Visit primaryplus.net.
Are you looking for a way to make a difference where you live? Become a volunteer with the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary, the boating safety branch of the Coast Guard. We'll guide you toward success. We'll train you in your own hometown. We'll make a leader out of you. There are dozens of missions in which you can volunteer your time and talent to help the Coast Guard and your community by keeping people safe on the water. Go to join.cgaux.org to learn more.
Let's get real. If you really don't know what you want to do after high school, why spend 4 years and $1 zillion trying to figure it out? At Maysville Community and Technical College, we'll help you choose from dozens of exceptional certificate and degree programs. If it doesn't work out, you can try something else and still finish in way less time for way less money than at a 4-year school. Visit maysville.kctcs.edu. College for the real world. College for your world.
Did you know that more than half of car seats are not used or installed correctly? If you have a car seat question or concern, give Buffalo Trace District Health Department a call. We have car seat technicians that would be happy to help with questions and even installation. 564-9447.
Diamondbacks coming to bat. 6th inning. Reds are up 2-1. Nick Lodolo is still on.
How many are there?
There are 5. You have 2 now because you just said Ellie right as
Ohtani
about to come back from the break. Shohei, he says. Show me Shohei Ohtani. Ding. You've got 3.
So I said Corbin Carroll, Ellie De La Cruz, Shohei Ohtani. And there's 2 more?
There's 2 more. Geraldo Perdomo bats. He shows bunt, pulls the bat back, and the pitch is inside for the ball. 1-0. Reds are up 2-1. We're in the 6th inning here at Great American Ballpark. Lodolo's 1-0. Check swing, Perdomo. They asked it first. He didn't go. Now Perdomo's, I think, thinking that pitch might have hit him. He is singled and struck out.
What about Bobby Witt Jr.?
That's a great guess, but no. Did that hit him? Ooh, no, I don't think so. I'm still looking at it. No, they won't challenge. And almost got his back foot. There is a junior on this list, but not him.
It's Ronald Acuna.
That's very good. Geraldo Perdomo takes a look at the breaking ball for a strike. That's really good. I actually didn't. Wow. I thought that was actually going to be a bad hint.
How many more you want me to get?
I want you to get the last one without me giving you a hint. Pitch is inside. 3-1 now on Perdomo. Perdomo's 3-1. Perdomo sends it in the air to right. There's Marte to make the catch. 1 out in the 6th. Now Jordan Lawler. Lawler is struck out and grounded to short. He tries to bunt. It's inside. Did he offer at it? He didn't, so it hit him. If he offers at that, then it's not a hit by pitch. It looked like he offered at it.
Suarez is talking with a home plate umpire. He tried to bunt it. Hey, he tried to bunt it.
It looked like it. Suarez came all the way down. I guess he pulled it back, yeah.
No.
And hit him in the shin.
What about somebody like Jose Altuve?
1 on with 1 out. Of the Houston Astros, that Jose Altuve?
That guy.
He had 57 extra base hits and stole 56 bags in 2014.
Ding, 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 ding.
Joins Ronald Acuna Jr., 80 extra base hits with 73 steals in 2023. Corbin Carroll, check swing. Did he go? He did not. Pitch is low to Lee James Groover. Corbin Carroll had 65 extra base hits and swiped 54 bags in 2023. Ellie, 71 extra base hits, 67 steals. In the same year that Shohei Ohtani had 99 extra base hits and stole 59 in 2024. Pitch is down 2-0 now on Lou James Groover. Well done. I would almost accuse you of cheating the way you got those so quickly.
Oh, come on.
I just said almost. I didn't say I would. I would consider it. Runner goes. The pitch is a strike. Throw to second is high. That's a stolen base.
I wasn't looking when it came on the board. I was looking at my sheet.
I know. I said almost. Second stolen base for Lawler. 2-1 the count on Lou James Groover. That's the tying run now down at second base.
And the only thing I've done for the last 50 years is this.
That was really good. That was really good. I thought that was a hard question. Swing and a foul off the bare hand of Tyler Stevenson.
If you look at it from the extra base category, it's a hard question. But there are only a few guys in the game now that can steal 50 bases and that actually have stolen 50 bases.
And have extra base power.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good way to look at it.
I mean, I wasn't going to guess Billy Hamilton. Of course, he's not active, so I should
hope not.
But I mean, you see where I'm.
Yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, it is active too. Yeah. That narrows it down. 2-2 on Lou James Groover. Runner at second, 1 out, 2-1. Reds have the lead. We're in the 6th inning. Odolo readies at the belt. Stares down the runner at second. Now to the plate with a 2-2. Too high with that fastball upstairs. The count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
TJ Antone throwing in the red spin. Antone has kind of been the get-out-of-jail card lately. Reds get in a funk. They've got a problem. Seems like Tito, that's where he's going.
Well, he's fearless. That's a good place to start.
Amen.
Payoff pitch. Fouled off to the right side, out of play. And the other part about that, too, that I think allows a guy like TJ Antone to have success is his age. And I would say experience, but to be honest, he's been hurt so much that has limited his big league experience. But TJ's a smart guy. he continues to study the game and figure out how to get guys out. And I think he has developed some wisdom along the way. Lodolo backs off the rubber and reset.
There actually is an art to this pitching thing. It's kind of gotten forgotten with guys that throw so hard and spin the ball so well. But hitters react
3-2.
how you set them up.
Grounded right back up the middle sharply into center field. Dane Myers up throwing. They're waving around Lawler. Throw to the plate is not in time. Lawler will score. Stevenson comes out from behind the plate to cut off a little of that distance to keep Grover at first base on the RBI single to center that ties this game up at 2, and that's going to be it for Nick Lodolo. So Terry Francona has popped out of the Reds dugout. This game is all even 2 apiece. Pitching change coming here in the 6th inning, with the Reds and Diamondbacks all tied at 2. It's a Wolbers mustard call to the bullpen. Wolbers mustard. Let's put some mustard on it. TJ Antone. 2-2 Reds and D-backs in the 6th on the Reds Radio Network.
When your child needs care fast, but your regular doctor isn't available, trust the hometown team that knows kids best, Cincinnati Children's Urgent Care. Our pediatric experts care for newborns, kids, and teens, now with 6 convenient locations. Get lab tests and x-rays on the spot with results during your visit. And for minor illnesses and injuries, try virtual urgent care available 24/7 so you can get care without leaving home. Cincinnati Children's Urgent Care, here for every kid. Learn more at cincinnatichildrens.org/urgent.
You know, there are a few things in life you can always count on. Sunsets, potholes, trash trucks in your way when you're running late. And of course, AAA's never-ending reliable roadside assistance. Because for over 100 years, we're always close and we never close. From tows, jumps, or just smoothing out those bumps in the road, we provide 24/7 service so you can have 24/7 peace of mind. AAA, proud partner of the Cincinnati Reds. Be better prepared for life's curveballs.
Hot dogs! Get your bar-ass hot dogs here! Fresh off the grill, mustard, ketchup, relish. Don't let your day go dogless.
Nothing goes with baseball like a hot dog. And nothing goes on your bun like Bar S. America's #1 selling hot dog. And the official 3-2-1 hot dog of the Cincinnati Reds.
TJ Antone with a runner at first base. Reds have 1 out here in the 6th. Lou James Gruber, who stands at first base, has just tied this ball game at 2 apiece. And Antone coming on for the 15th time, 1-0 with a 3.21 ERA.
It will get Ryan Waldschmidt. 1 on and 1 out. Antone picks up the sign, readies to go, and here he comes with the first pitch of the number 9 hitter, Waldschmidt. In there for a called strike. And boy, wouldn't you love to see a double play ball off the bat of Waldschmidt right here. He's 0 for 2, a pop out and foul ground to Stewart at first, and a strikeout looking his last time up. Antone's 0-1. Too high. Count is even, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, you're trying to limit the times that Marte and Corbin Carroll come to the plate with runners on base. And simply because they can do long ball damage.
The 1-1. Breaking ball down and away. Lodolo threw 96 pitches. Through 5 1/3 on this night. In the hands of the bullpens. Antone's pitch. Ground ball. Headed for Steer. He fields. Flips to McLean. Around to first. Not in time. It wasn't all that sharply hit. But still a ground ball toward the middle that you think off the bat is a double play. The Reds settle for 1.
Well, because of the bounce, Steer had to lay back on it. And because he had to lay back, that was your split-second decision at first base.
Now back to the top of the order is Ketel Marte, and he watches the first pitch strike. And TJ Antone, it's 0-1. The thing you have to admire about TJ Antone is that he will take whatever he's got on any given day and use that and figure out how to make that work.
That's called pitching.
The 0-1. Backdoor breaking ball. A good one there to the left-handed hitting Marte. Switch hitter up there from the left side against the right-handed thrower. And it's 0-2. Antone readies. Runner takes off. The pitch is a high chopper to the right side. Sal Stewart has it. Gives it up to Antone, who barehands it and gets to the bag in time to get Marte. 3-1 on the putout. That was just instincts. Antone kind of taking that feed because Sal was behind him by the time he fed it to Antone, and he just grabbed it with the bare paw and goes to first to get the out. We go to the bottom of the sixth. The Diamondbacks have tied it at 2 on the Reds Radio Network.
Hey, Reds fans! United Dairy Farmers has a sweet deal for you during the month of June. Stop by your local United Dairy Farmers store this month and use the UDrive Plus app to save big on Skittles and Starburst. Purchase 2 king-size Skittles or 2 king-size Starbursts for just $6, or 2 standard-size Skittles or Starburst for only $4. Download the UDrive Plus app and register now to start saving. Offer good while supplies last. Get this great offer and other summer treats only at United Dairy Farmers.
Hey, it's Rocky. It's always a great night when I'm down at my favorite spot, Walt's Hitching Post. The atmosphere, the music, and oh, that food is so good. Best of all, you can avoid all the hassle of going downtown. They don't make places like Walt's anymore. 5 minutes from the bridge in Fort Wright.
This June, AE Door and Window takes up to 15% off Provia entry doors and sliders and select Clopay garage doors, up to 20% off Pella and Provia windows, and up to $100 off LiftMaster openers, plus 0 down, 0 interest for 2 years. Visit AEDoorsales.com.
Tommy Throw, voice of the Reds here. If your current defense can't handle a lineup of pests, it's time to make a call to the bullpen. Rose Pest Solutions can mow down pests of all kinds year-round with the Rose Home Service Program. Depending on your needs and budget, you can choose from basic, advantage, or premium levels, all of which come with a dedicated technician. The Rose Home Service Program is the ideal way to stay ahead of pest invasions all year long. Pest problem? The Rose Home Service Program is the solution. Call the pros at Rose at 800-966-ROSE or visit rosepestsolutions.com.
At Rising Star Casino in Rising Sun, win up to $5,000 in free play during 3-wheel hot seat Fridays and baseball bonanza Saturdays. That's Friday and Saturday, 6 to 9. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 800-9-WHIP-IT.
Right-hander Taylor Clark will come out of the Diamondbacks bullpen. Hey, by the time this night's over, the Reds may very well see just about every reliever, save for Paul Sewald, out of this Diamondbacks bullpen.
Well, that's a beautiful thing if you're Terry Francona's squad. Boy, you'd love to be able to do that and win this game. That would be an added bonus. Here's Blake Dunn. You would prefer the seeing everybody in the bullpen being the added bonus to winning. Pitch is up and away. Count is 1-0 on Blake Dunn. Loizaga went 1 inning for the Diamondbacks. Faced 3, struck out 1. Dunn, Marte, and Stevenson. Dunn has hit safely in 7 straight, but 0 for 2 tonight. The 1-0. And Dunn watches a strike. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike on Blake Dunn.
This is the 31st ball game for Taylor Clark, and he doesn't strike out a whole lot of batters, only 14 and 27 and 2/3 innings. But he didn't give up many hits, and he definitely doesn't give up the long ball.
1-1 is off the outside corner. It's a 2 ball, 1 strike count on Dunn. Get that great taste of the ballpark at home with JTM's Philly Kits and Pat Tire. Beer, cheese, and pretzels. Find these game day favorites in your grocer's freezer. JTM Food Group. Let's create great dishes together. Now the 2-1. Up and in to Dunn, and it's a 3 ball, 1 strike count. Dunn wands the bat through the zone. Right-hander looks in, has the sign, and now deals the 3-1 pitch. Dunn takes outside, ball 4. Blake Dunn is aboard with a leadoff walk here in the 6th.
That looked like a pretty good pitch there, but no challenge from the catcher Moreno.
Now Noelvi Marte. He drove one deep into the Reds bullpen. Back in the second inning, his first time up. That got the Reds scoring started. And then he popped out at the second baseman his last time up. Pick to first, chase is done. Back to the bag standing. We got a runner on here. See if the Reds try to put a little pressure on this right-hander and maybe think about sending Dunn in motion. Right-hander against right-hander. Dunn, pretty good lead at first, not going. The pitch to Marte, hit on the ground to the second baseman. Fielded by Marte to Perdomo, one, and around to first, double play. So that erases the leadoff walk. 4-6-3 on the double play, and now Tyler Stevenson. Stevenson, who we talked about earlier, has been swinging the bat better and has hit safely in his last four, and kind of loudly. I mean, a lot of those games, multiple hits, but 0 for 2 tonight with a pair of strikeouts. He takes off the outside corner cutter. 1 ball and no strikes on Tyler Stevenson. Tied at 2. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Reds and Diamondbacks in the first game of this 3-game series. Both of these teams have been struggling, and I mean struggling big time. A 1-0 pitch. And kind of the same way, breaking ball down and away. Both teams have struggled to hit with runners in scoring position. Both teams have had their bullpens struggle mightily. And both teams are in a stretch where they've lost 10 of their last 13. Now the catcher is going to go out. Moreno wants to have a word with Clark here, where he deals the 2-0 pitch to Tyler Stevenson. Both teams have dropped their last 4 series, so you got to figure something's going to give here the next 3 nights.
Oh, it will give. You just hope it's giving in that first base dugout and not the other side.
Boy, howdy. Quick visit by Moreno. Two 2-0 on Tyler Stevenson. Clark from the belt. Throws. Stevenson a check swing again off the outside corner. 3-0. Right-hander against right-hander. And here comes Clark. Stevenson rips it down the left field line, deep toward the corner. It is a foul ball. Flirting with extra bases down the left field line in the corner. And it landed just foul.
Did the third base umpire give a signal at all?
I don't think
he ever moved his arms or did anything.
It would be helpful if he would.
Turned around and maybe looked back to home plate. It was in the corner out of our view.
Some of us can't see down there. Stevenson goes the other way and fouls it off to the right. There's not many areas of the ballpark that we can't see.
Yeah, the ball's foul. You hold up both hands into the air. And if it's fair, you point towards the field of play.
I mean, don't tell me, tell Ryan.
He must have missed that class.
3-2 on Tyler Stevenson. Nobody on, 2 outs, 2-2 in the 6th, and here comes Clark with a payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, frozen. Gone with a slider. Stevenson's down on strikes, and the inning is over. The Reds are out in order. After the leadoff walk of Dunn, the double play and a strikeout. We go to the 7th. Back to Cowboy. Tied at 2 in Cincinnati on the Reds Radio Network.
Tired of being treated like just another number by your bank? It's time to switch to People's Bank of Kentucky. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff take time to get to know you and your unique financial needs, providing personalized solutions to help you achieve your goals. With convenient locations and a full range of banking services, including checking and savings accounts, loans, and online banking, we make it easy to manage your money. Make the switch to People's Bank of Kentucky and experience the difference of banking with people who care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is you over 30 years ago.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
And this is your mom now.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Roll goals change without us noticing. That's why AARP gives you the information to provide even better care for your loved one. Visit aarp.org/caregiving. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Thompson.
I'm Dr. Jessica Bryant.
This is Dr. B. Is dental anxiety holding you back? River Valley Dental in Maysville offers a different approach.
We understand that visiting the dentist can be stressful. That's why we've created a relaxing environment where you can feel at ease. Our gentle and experienced team will guide you through every step, ensuring your comfort is our top priority.
Come reclaim your smile. Call 606-564-4371 to schedule your appointment today. River Valley Dental, modern dentistry, personalized care.
This is Chris Neal, Community Liaison with the Maysville Police Department. I'd like to encourage you today to download your free Maysville PD app that can be accessed through your Google Play or your Apple Store and help fight crime in our community. Thank you.
Right-hander T.J. Antone will go back to work here against the Arizona Diamondbacks. We're tied at 2 runs apiece. Reds got out early on a home run by Noelvi Marte to lead this game 1-0. Diamondbacks came right back in the top of the third to make it 1-1. Reds scored a run in the bottom of 3 to take a 2-1 lead. And the Diamondbacks scored in the 6th, chasing Lodolo to tie it at 2. Backdoor breaking ball here to the left-handed hitting Corbin Carroll, and he is dangerous anytime, all the time. The 1-0 from Antone. High cutter misses outside. 2-ball, no strike count. It's Carroll, Moreno, and Arenado. 2-3-4 here in the Diamondbacks order. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Breaking ball misses inside. It's a 3-ball, no strike count. And do not take it for granted that Carroll will not be swinging on a 3-0 pitch. If he likes it, he will come unglued. Here's the 3-0. And he'll take a backdoor cutter over the outside corner. 3 balls and a strike here to the Diamondbacks right fielder. Carroll 1 for 2 tonight. He was hit by a pitch in his second at-bat. Pitch and a ground ball to the right side. Steer quickly to it, throws on the run, and they just do cut down Corbin Carroll. Diamondbacks may challenge this. It was awfully close. And that will be the first out of the inning. Steer moving towards the second base bag. He threw across his body off balance. And they just did cut down Corbin Carroll for the first out here in the 7th. And here's Gabriel Moreno. Moreno, he has struck out. He is grounded into a fielder's choice. Doubled on the first pitch he saw in his last at-bat. All of those at-bats coming against Nick Lodolo, tonight's starter for the Reds. No ball, 1 strike count. Pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss. Fastball over the outside corner at 96. That was in the mitt before Moreno pulled the trigger. No ball, 2 strike count. Time called by Moreno as he will step out of the batter's box. Arenado waits on deck. Set by Antone. Pitch to the plate. Looked like a curveball or a sweeper off the outside corner. That pitch broke a bit laterally. Didn't catch a whole lot of plate. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Back to the dish. Lifted high into the air, into left field. It's going to stay in the park. Dunn will have it. 2 down.
Yeah, you were talking about last inning when Antone came in. We were talking about how he is a pitcher, and I think he's actually more of a pitcher now than before he got hurt.
I agree. He doesn't rely on just trying to spin it the best that he can or throw the best fastball that he can. That that's not pitching. That's throwing. And we got a lot of throwers in this league this day and age. Fastball, top of the zone, up and in. That is strike one.
I love when hitters are caught between two minds on whether or not they want to challenge. He started to put his hand up, and he didn't.
Up and in cutter came right back to the high inside corner. Swing and a miss. 94-mile-an-hour heater. That's the surprise pitch for Antone now. It used to be the other way around. Now he pitches backwards. Cutters, sliders, curveballs early, and he's able to throw them on the edges on both sides of the plate, and then he'll surprise you with that fastball. And there's one at 96 that is up and out of the strike zone. Arenado down in the count, 1-2. 2 down here in the seventh. Antone trying to retire the Diamondbacks in order. Sets, he'll turn it loose. Here's a looping liner into the seats down the left field line. That's out of play. And it appears that that ball was hit off the end of the bat as Arenado heads back towards the dugout to get a new piece of lumber. Pitching has and always will be keeping the hitter off balance. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's Antone. Fly ball into center field. That was hit off the end of the bat. Myers has it, and that indeed is a 3-up, 3-down 7th. Nice job by T.J. Antone. We are tied at 2, Reds and Diamondbacks. The first of 3, bottom of 7, coming up here on the Reds Radio Network.
When your child needs care fast, but your regular doctor isn't available, trust the hometown team that knows kids best, Cincinnati Children's Urgent Care. Our pediatric experts care for newborns, kids, and teens, now with 6 convenient locations. Get lab tests and x-rays on the spot with results during your visit. And for minor illnesses and injuries, try virtual urgent care available 24/7 so you can get care without leaving home. Cincinnati Children's Urgent Care, here for every kid. Learn more at cincinnatichildrens.org/urgent.
The world's largest Christian music festival is coming to the Ark Encounter, July 28th through September 5th in Williamstown, Kentucky. 40 days of live music from artists including Jeremy Camp, Crowder, Kane, and Matthew West, along with Southern Gospel, Bluegrass, and Christian country favorites. There's something for everyone. All concerts are free with Ark Encounter admission. Don't miss 40 days of Christian music. Go to ArkEncounter.com.
As a family-owned company and a top workplace in the region, JTM Food Group has been pioneering kettle-crafted culinary solutions for years. From tantalizing dips to mouth-watering sauces and more, we lead the pack in delivering high-quality, on-trend items to the entire food service industry. But it's not just about the food. It's about our commitment to doing things the JTM way, with passion, integrity, and a dedication to God and His people. Taste the difference today and learn more at JTMFoodGroup.com. JTM, let's create great dishes together.
Hey Reds fans, it's Dan Horde. Grater's new limited time flavor is peanut butter and clouds. Peanut butter ice cream with clouds of marshmallows. It's as good as it sounds and won't last long. In scoop shops and at Graters.com. Taste the greatest.
Preferred Equipment has been America's #1 name in farm, ranch, and rodeo equipment for over 50 years. Equipment bearing the Preferred name is crafted to make chores faster, safer, and easier for both the cow and the cowboy. Hinton Mills continues to be Kentucky's most trusted Preferred dealer. Stop in at any of Hinton Mills' 6 locations to see Preferred squeeze chutes, palp cages, sweep systems, working alleys, and panels. No one knows Preferred livestock equipment better than the Hinton Mills team and our Preferred certified employees. Hinton Mills, your authorized Preferred dealer.
Double M Seamless Gutter and Gutter Cleaning specializes in the replacement of existing gutters, gutter repair, and gutter installation for new construction. We carry 7 different color options in stock at no additional charge. We can also take care of gutter cleaning and maintenance of existing gutters and can clean up to 40 foot. We don't climb and use no water to clean your gutter. We are a fully insured gutter installer for both residential and commercial structures. Give us a call at 606-584-5608 or like us on Facebook.
The Maysville-Mason County Landfill offers roll-off services with 20-yard, 30-yard, and 40-yard containers available, as well as a recycling center and waste tire drop-off. The Maysville-Mason County Landfill is open on Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 3:50 p.m. and Saturday morning from 8 to 11:50. The Maysville-Mason County Landfill is permitted to accept waste from all Buffalo Trace counties, as well as 7 counties in Ohio, including Brown and Adams counties. The Maysville-Mason County Landfill, 7055 Clarkson Sherman Road.
Healing happens. If you're a survivor of domestic violence or sexual trauma, we invite you to join our Survivor of Trauma support group. Call Women's Crisis Center at 564-6708 to register. You survived the abuse, you're going to survive the recovery.
Catch by Jordan Lawler. To the plate. Here's a ball hit into right center field. Lawler again. He gives chase, and he'll make the catch right on the track. 1 down.
That ball was hit fairly well into the alley. I mean, it drove Lawler to the track, but he was slowing as he got there because he had such a good route to that ball.
Good route, good speed. For an outfielder, that's the ultimate combination.
I have a feeling he's going to turn himself into a pretty good center fielder.
Well, this is the Reds center fielder. Dane Myers will step to the plate. Myers has walked all 3 times he has come to the dish tonight. And he'll bat with 1 out here in the 7th. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it straight back. A cutter over the outside corner. No ball, 1 strike count. Clark inside with that one. They're showing that as a changeup at 90. It's a hard changeup, but he uses it on the inside part of the plate. And this is no ball, 2 strike count now to Dane Myers. Because the fastball from Clark is 95, 96. And that pitch is going to miss downstairs. That'll be another changeup. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Myers readies, pitch to the plate, right down Broadway. There's the fastball. 2 down. J.J. Bleday. J.J. 0 for 2 tonight. He did walk in his first at-bat. He was stranded aboard the base pass when the Reds loaded the bases in the first inning and could not score. Bleday in his 4th plate appearance here tonight. The pitch to the plate, and it is a changeup that tails off the outside corner. 1 ball, no strike count. Bleday readies. Clark back to the dish, and he's going to miss down and away. That's going to be challenged by Moreno.
Let's go to the ball. The catcher is challenging.
The backdoor cutter.
Goes overturned. Arizona has 2 challenges remaining.
Backdoor cutter just caught the bottom of the strike zone. So that'll even things here to Bleday at 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down in the inning. And Clark comes calling. Swing and a miss. Another changeup. That one moving downward. And Bleday right over the top of it. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Bleday with time as he steps out of the box. Now he's back in. Line drive, right center field. That's going to the wall. Bleday rounds first, heads into second. He's got a 2-out double, and the Reds have action with 2 outs here in the 7th. And here's Sal Stewart.
That is the first hit by the Reds since all the way back in the 3rd inning. And Eugenio Suarez singled, and that led to the error that scored Spencer Steer.
There was a backdoor cutter, and that was called a strike. That was the challenge pitch earlier in the count. And Bleday just went out there and hooked it into right center field. Hits it all the way to the wall. And now Sal Stewart with a chance to put the Reds on top. Sal hitless on the night. He has flied to left. He's flied to second. He is grounded to second. Pitch from Clark. Fastball. That's going to miss upstairs. 1 ball, no strike count. Fastball up and in here to the right-handed hitting Sal Stewart. Stewart with 42 RBIs on the year. And an underwater swing there. That one fooled him a bit. It was a slider that cut off the outside corner. Sal started and tried to stop. Could not do it. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Clark checks second. Bleday is there. The pitch. Outside, another breaking ball. Two and one now to the Reds. 3-hole hitter and first baseman Sal Stewart. Clark to the plate. Another cutter, and that looked pretty good.
Did it ever?
It is taken for ball 3. It's a 3-ball, 1 strike count. It was off the outside corner, but boy, did it look good. I don't know how you take that. Glad I wasn't a hitter. Maybe that's why I was a pitcher. 3-1. Stewart holding that bat high in the air as he waits on the right-handed pitcher, Taylor Clark. Here it is. That's in the dirt, and that's ball 4. Another breaking ball from Clark. So the Reds now with runners at first and second base. And that'll bring Spencer Steer to the plate. It will also bring pitching coach Brian Kaplan to the mound. No doubt a discussion about how they want to attack Spencer Steer.
Well, Steer has cooled off since snapping that on-base streak. Boy, this would be a great time for him to heat back up.
Well, this kind of falls right into the wheelhouse of Spencer Steer. A lot of breaking balls from the right-hander Taylor Clark. He tries to get ahead with the kind of cutter-slider combination, and you throw that for a strike. That's normally what Steer does his damage with. But so far tonight, Steer has walked twice, and he struck out his last time up. That came against Jonathan Loisaga. That name messes me up. Loisaga.
There it is.
Too many vowels in there.
It's a bunch.
It's like putting extra marbles in my mouth. Well, here's Steer. Chance to put him ahead. He'll take a fastball up and away, and it's a 1 ball, no strike count. 2 down in the inning. Bleday at second. Stewart at first base. 2-2 ball game. Steer readies. Pitch from Clark. Foul off to the right side. A check swing on a fastball up and in. And it just happened to catch the back part of the bat of Spencer Steer. So now we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Clark back to the belt. He'll check Bleday. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider way off the outside corner. And Steer started, and that's back-to-back check swings.
They didn't want to offer it that one.
He didn't want to offer it the other one either. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Clark back to the ready and to the plate. Slider down and away, and this time Spencer says, I don't think so. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to the Reds second baseman. Steer trying to make it happen here in the bottom of 7. The pitch. Line drive, 1 hopper. Arenado has it. He will throw to first in time. And the Reds will strand 2. We will head to the 8th. We are tied at 2. Tommy Thrall back at you here on the Reds Radio Network.
This is Britt Combes, environmentalist with the Buffalo Trace District Health Department. I work behind the scenes every day to protect your health and our environment. Whether it's inspecting restaurants, septic systems, public swimming pools, or help preventing disease, I'm committed to keeping our communities safe and healthy. Learn more about how we are working for you at BuffaloTraceDistrictHealth.com or call 606-564-9447.
Did you know that anyone can make a referral to Hospice of Hope? It's true. You don't have to wait for a physician to bring up the conversation. If you or someone you know is struggling with a life-limiting condition, we can have one of our specialized nurses make visits to your home to determine if you would benefit from our services. We often hear from our families. We wish we had called you sooner. Call Hospice of Hope, serving counties in Kentucky and Ohio at 1-800-928-4848.
This is David Irie, president of the David Irie Foundation. I suffered a spinal cord injury playing baseball my senior year of high school. Since then, we created the David Irie Foundation, which raises money for spinal cord injury research and also high school scholarships based on awareness and preventing spinal cord injuries. If you would like to check us out or donate, look us up at DIF35.org or check us out on Facebook at Team Irie. That's Team IERY.
Whether it's a natural disaster devastating thousands or a home fire affecting a family, the American Red Cross is there. I'm Jennifer Adrio, CEO of the Kentucky Region Red Cross. Help us as we celebrate 100 years in Kentucky. Contact your local Red Cross today.
Right-hander Zach Maxwell, better known as Big Sugar, comes out of the bullpen. Maxwell coming on for the 8th time. 7 innings, 11 hits. He's given up 9 runs, but the last few times he's been out there, thrown the ball pretty well.
Former Georgia Tech product, ready to go to work now against 5, 6, and 7 in the Diamondbacks order here in the 8th inning. It has definitely been better for Maxwell lately. And he has gone the last 2 outings without walking a batter. His first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. He has gone scoreless outings in 4 of his last 5. The outlier, not a good one, but the other 4 really good. The 0-1. Ildemaro Vargas takes the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. If Maxwell throws strikes, he's got a chance to be very, very effective. He is unpredictable with his command. That's when things go haywire. Ripped down the right field line, pulled foul into the seats. And it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count on Ildemaro Vargas.
It's a good pitch right there. Back-to-back fastballs, and then he cuts that ball in on the hands of Vargas. Vargas was spinning on fastball there, and he pulls it foul.
Now the pitch ripped again foul, first base side. Another breaking ball from Maxwell, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. We talked about it before. There are some guys that have fastballs that you can elevate. There are others that have to pitch down in the zone. Now the 1-2. Up and away. Do you think Maxwell is a guy that can elevate that fastball even though it's 100?
You could see that one. It just took off, caroming off the glove of Stevenson as he tried to reach up for it.
So it's a 2 ball, 2 strike count on Ildemaro Vargas leading off the Arizona 8th inning. Put a good swing on the fastball there at 100 and fouls it straight back, and the count still even 2 balls and 2 strikes. Vargas 0 for 2, a walk in the 3rd. Maxwell ready at the belt. Now here he comes. And it's lifted in the air. Center field. Lazy fly. Short center. On in a hurry is Dane Myers to make the running catch in short center field. He got a little bit of a late break, but he turned on the speed and got there. 1 gone in the 8th, and the batter will be Geraldo Perdomo. This game's even at 2 in the 8th inning. Reds had a 2-run lead, or a 2-1 lead, and then the Diamondbacks tied it in the 6th. Cashing in on the 1-out hit by pitch. First pitch on the inside corner. Called strike on a fastball from Maxwell to the left-handed hitting switch hitter Geraldo Perdomo. Maxwell to the plate, the 0-1, and Perdomo watches the fastball just miss off the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. Make sure you stay tuned after the game. It'll name the Toyota Tundra Star of the Game, plus highlights and scores and much more coming up once we're done. The 1-1. Popped into the air, left field and shallow. Actually, it's not that shallow. It's going to carry and actually sends Dunn back toward the warning track. He'll make the catch. Perdomo is out number 2 on the routine fly to left, but it did travel a little bit more than I thought off the bat.
Yeah, that pitch was down, and Perdomo got a little more of the barrel to it than it looked like.
2 down, and Jordan Lawler, who's been all over the place defensively. His best catch was when he ran down that fly ball to the wall in center and crashed headfirst into the pads. And the fly ball off the bat of Matt McClain. The pitch to Lawler low and away. 1 ball and no strikes on Lawler, who's been hit by a pitch, stole a base, and he was the one that scored the tying run in the 6th inning. Maxwell delivers. Lawler watches the strike. The count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lawler was the Diamondbacks' top prospect the last couple of years. Shortstop moving to center field. He's done a nice job tonight out there. The 1-1 is swung on and fouled straight back, and it's ball and 2 strikes. In the Reds' 8th, it'll be Suarez, Dunn, and Marte due up. Diamondbacks have already used 4 pitchers in this game. The Reds are on their 3rd. Arizona's starter Eduardo Rodriguez lasted 2 2/3 innings. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball past the first baseman Stewart into right field. He shot that on the ground to the right of the Reds' first baseman. 2-out single for Jordan Lawler. His first hit tonight.
He'll be running.
Already 1 stolen base. The Diamondbacks have 3 tonight. Maxwell has been doing a better job of holding base runners here lately. A little issue over at first base. Even Lance Barksdale helping out over there. Couldn't see what was going on.
Trying to get those 7 sliding mitts on.
The oven mitt, yes. Blue Jays. Right-hander against right-hander. Now the 2-1. Good pitch. Fastball in there. Groover watches strike 2, and the count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Diamondbacks team that has struggled to score. They have struggled to hit with runners in scoring position. The 2-2. And Groover lifts one in the air toward the line and right. Marte giving chase into foul territory, and he missed it. He got a little Gator Army as he neared that sidewall over there down the right field line. Reached out for it. Kind of was twisting while he reached, anticipating impact with the wall, and it just went out of his grasp. 2-2 on Groover. Inning's over if he catches it, but missed it. And now the 2-2. Fouled back again. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, you really hope that that's not one of those plays that comes back to bite you. Runner at second, 2 outs. Maxwell brings it home, and it's up and in. Count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Maxwell backs off the back of the mound, bends down, swipes the dirt, takes a breath before he retoes the slab. Now looks in. Signal given, and here's Maxwell with a 3-2 pitch. Grounded foul again over by the first base dugout. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes on Groover. Runner at second with 2 away. Maxwell again has the sign, and here's the 3-2. And he walked him just off the outside corner there with the cutter. Now they're 2 aboard with 2 out. The number 9 hitter Ryan Waldschmidt's at the plate. And even if you get Waldschmidt here, the drawback now is that you're going to have to deal with the top of the order beginning in the 9th inning.
Whether you score or not.
Right. You'd much rather have it be 9-1-2 when that 9th inning begins. You'd really rather have it 8-9-1. But that ship sailed after the base hit by Lawler. Now you got to go to work here against Waldschmidt, because you certainly don't want to deal with guys like Marte and Carroll with a couple of men aboard. Maxwell back on top and ready to go. The right-hander sets ready, and here comes Maxwell to Waldschmidt. Breaking ball in there for a strike called, 0-1. Sam Maul begins throwing in the Reds bullpen. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Boy, he got an ugly swing and a breaking ball in the dirt outside, and now the count's 0-2.
And you get that ugly swing when you throw the first breaking ball that the batter sees for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 tie, 8th inning. Waldschmidt back in there. Rookie against rookie, and now Maxwell is going to back off the rubber and reset. Waldschmidt debuted back in May. Diamondbacks top prospect. Waiting on the 0-2 pitch. Here it is. In the dirt outside of the breaking ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Go ahead run and scoring position here in the 8th. Waldschmidt twirls the bat. Now the 1-2. Low on the outside corner. This time a fastball on the count. Levels at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuce is wild here. 2 on, 2 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 tie in the 8th. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's just a little bit low. So he missed down to the fastball, and now it's full 3-2, and now you've got action. Lawler at second, Groover at first, both off on this 3-2 pitch to Waldschmidt. Here it comes, and he walked it. Missed with the cutter down, and now they're loaded. And back to the top of the order, and Ketel Marte. Back-to-back walks, and Matt Tracy will go to the mound, which would signal that they will stay with Maxwell here. Let's pause for station identification on the Reds Radio Network.
Sports 1240 WFTM Maysville, your home for Cincinnati Reds baseball and the best in local, state, and national sports coverage.
Matt Tracy out, talking with Maxwell. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Maxwell made quick work of the first 2 batters. A fly out to center by Eldemaro Vargas, and then Geraldo Perdomo flew out to left field. Jordan Lawler singled through the hole on the right side with 2 away, and then back-to-back walks of Lou James Groover, the 8-hole hitter, and then the number 9 hitter, Ryan Waldschmidt. So they are loaded here with 2 outs. Pitch. Ketel Marte watches a strike on the outside corner. 99. Marte doubled and scored back in the 3rd. He is 1 for 4 tonight. Here comes. Swing and a foul back. He didn't want to. It was a half swing, but he fights it off. And now Marte down to the count 0-2, and that was way out of the zone, up and away.
He was cheating for the fastball, and he got his barrel out there, and the pitch was off the plate. Couldn't hold up.
0-2. Maxwell had Waldschmidt 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Just a little bit low. Call the ball. The Reds challenge.
Call the ball. The catcher is challenging.
So let's find out. This is a big challenge right here. And it is strike 3 called. The Diamondbacks leave them loaded, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. Reds and D-backs still tied at 2 on the Reds radio network.
Some of the most interesting conversations and important questions about the present and future can happen around the dinner table with the ones you love. For answers you can trust, rest assured Western and Southern's family of companies is always here, enabling you to cherish every moment, big and small, so you can live the life you want to live for generations. Visit westernsouthern.com/rest assured to get started today.
Every smile and never gentle on my mind.
This is the Cowboy, Jeff Brantley, for my good friends at Grippo's. Grippo's has been a hometown favorite since 1919 and is the official chip of the Cincinnati Reds. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th generations of the Grippo's family are committed to making the freshest, highest quality potato chips and snack foods you can eat. Grippo's is the original fun food company because they've been having fun satisfying your craving for snack food for over 107 years. So when somebody tells you to get a grip, you know what they mean. Get Grippo's.
Have you heard? Dean Dorton does it all, from business advisory and public accounting to technology solutions. We tackle all your business challenges under one roof. Need a business valuation for your construction company? We've got it covered. Looking for managed IT services for your healthcare practice? We do that too. And that's just the beginning. Our award-winning audit, tax, and outsourced accounting services are designed to support your business at every stage. Stop juggling multiple providers and partner with a firm that brings it all together. Visit DeanDorton.com/Reds to learn more. That's DeanDorton.com/Reds.
Kick off your 4th of July weekend in Cincy. Enjoy Ohio River fireworks, family fun, and baseball with the Cincinnati Reds. Make it an affordable summer road trip with deals and adventures across Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. Plan your Reds, white, and blue getaway at visitcincy.com.
Arizona back to their bullpen now. It's Kevin Ginkel taking over in the 8th inning of a 2-2 tie. Ginkel is on for the 29th time. Ginkel 1-2, a 2.81 ERA, 25 2/3 innings pitched. He has walked 6 and struck out 30 in the league, hitting .219 against Ginkel. Ginkel will get Eugenio Suarez, Blake Dunn, and Noelvi Marte. If anybody gets on, Tyler Stevenson. Huge strikeout for Zach Maxwell to end the Diamondbacks' 8th inning threat. Strikeout of Ketel Marte looking. Pitch down and away for ball 1 to Eugenio Suarez to start this at bat, 1-0. Suarez 1 for 3, flew out to right field in the 1st. Singled in the 3rd and then grounded to 2nd in the 5th. Check swing by Suarez, didn't want to, but he went around. Ginkel sets ready in the 1-1. Suarez tried to hold up, couldn't. Chased the slider down on the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes on Eugenio Suarez. This is the first game of 3 between the Reds and the Diamondbacks. Here it comes. Suarez takes way low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ginkel shaking through the sides. Now picks out the one he wants. The 2-2. It is lined on a bounce between Perdomo and Arenado into left field, a base hit. Eugenio Suarez is on to begin the Reds' 8th inning.
So my question to you, Tommy, is do the Reds bunt here with Blake Dunn?
Well, there's a good chance, especially with them sending in a pinch runner at first base, Edwin Arroyo. So now you have a speed upgrade at first. I do for a couple of reasons. One, Dunn, I think, is a pretty good bunter. And 2, you also have the chance that he could get a hit out of it. Or do you like the idea of running and trying to get him home? Arenado tied at third. They're expecting the bunt. He does show bunt, pulls the bat back, and takes the ball.
I think if you bunt here, you want to bunt the ball at the first baseman. Because if you bunt the ball to third and you bunt it too hard, Arenado's going to second.
Arroyo off the bag at first base. The 1-0. Dunn again shows bunt, again pulls the bat back and watches one miss outside. Dunn out of the box, now back in again. Right-hander home. No sign of a bunt, and Dunn flies one to center field. It'll send the center fielder Lawler back near the track to make the catch, and Arroyo has to stay at first. So Dunn unable to advance the runner there. Now you have a runner at first with 1 out, and here's Noelvi Marte. One of the things that if you are asked to bunt, you better be sure that when you swing away, you advance the runner. 1 out. Marte hit into a double play his last time up. Picked to first, chases Arroyo back to the bag. Are you a fan of trying to run with a guy like Arroyo with 1 out?
Well, Moreno he's got a great arm. The key is, can you run on the pitcher Ginkel?
Ginkel to the plate. Swing and a miss. Good change, or actually slider there. And Marte right through it. He's down to the count 0-1.
Marte, after hitting the ball inside for the home run, he's going to see a steady dive of the breaking ball here.
The 0-1. And it just did hang a little bit upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike on Noelvi Marte. 1 on, 1 out of a 2-2 tie in the 8th inning. Arroyo off first, and here's the 1-1. Up and in with a fastball, and it's a 2-ball, 1 strike count. Arroyo inching off first. The 2-1, swing and a miss. Right through a slider over the outside corner.
That's why you throw that fastball up and in on the 1-1 count, because you know you're going back to double up sliders on the outside corner. He's going to come back with a slider here again.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Marte back in there. And here comes Ginkel's 2-2 pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball towards short. Fielded by the shortstop Perdomo. He goes across to first in time to get Noelvi Marte hustling down the line. And the reason Perdomo went to first base there is because I don't think he thought he had a play on Arroyo, who was racing to second.
Because the ball was a high hopper. It was hit right into the ground. It took a big bounce. And in that spot, with the speed of Arroyo, you weren't going to get him at second base, or it was not going to be a sure out, I can tell you that.
That was a heads-up play by Perdomo. Now the Pitching coach Brian Kaplan back out of the mound. With Tyler Stevenson due up, he will be called back for Nathaniel Lowe. So you have the left-handed hitter on to face the right-handed throwing Ginkel, and they're going to talk about how they want to attack Nathaniel Lowe in this situation with the go-ahead run down at second base and 2 outs in the 8th inning.
Well, you got a veteran hitter at the plate in Lowe. I can't imagine that they would face Lowe with the base open. I think this meeting is about we're going to walk Lowe, and this is how we're going to attack McLean.
McLean has had some good swings tonight, nothing to show for it, but he has really been struggling with runners in scoring position lately. Multi-platinum country music hitmaker John Party is coming to Great American Ballpark on Wednesday, July 8th as part of the Ohio Lottery postgame concert series. Stick around after the Reds play the Phillies and enjoy a live set from John Party. For tickets and more info, visit Reds.com/concerts. With the meeting wrapped up on the mound, they do, in fact, walk Nathaniel Lowe intentionally, so he's been sent to first. Now the Reds have 2 on with 2 out, and Matt McLean is the batter. So this is the right-on-right matchup we were talking about. McLean is just 3 for his last 29 hitting with runners in scoring position. First and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning. Ginkel sets. And here's the first pitch to McLean. Way outside of the first pitch breaking ball. Tied at 2. The Reds took the lead back in the second inning on an OLV Marte home run. The Diamondbacks evened it at 1 in the 3rd. The Reds reclaimed the lead in the 3rd. Arizona tied it in the 6th. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. That was ball 2. It was a slider down on the outside corner, and McLean swung right through it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ginkel straightens, eyeballing second. Now the 1-1. And a fastball belled high on the inside corner, strike 2.
This is almost an instant replay of the pitch sequence that Noelvi Marte saw, except on that fastball, he saw it up and in to make the count 2-1.
The Reds are 0 for 6 tonight with runners in scoring position. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt outside, good block by Moreno. There's a reason he's a Gold Glover back there. The Reds hit 153 with runners in scoring position over the last 13 games. That is something they need to reverse. 2-2 on McLean. Now's a good time to start the pitch. And McLean shoots it foul right side. Never too late to reverse a trend. Two and two. 2 on, 2 out. Still tied at 2. And here's Ginkel with the break even to McLean. Just off the outside corner. Ginkel thought he had strike 3. Pointed into his catcher, Moreno, to try to get him to challenge. Moreno said, it was just off. A hair off, but it was off. Now the count's full. Well, Arroyo at second's going to be running, as will Lowe at first on this 3-2 pitch to Matt McLean, and here it comes. Instead, an inside move, and they throw to second, and chase Arroyo back to second base. He had started toward third a step before he reversed course quickly enough to get back to the bag. He almost got stuck in the mud there, though. Ooh.
Pays to be quick.
Yes, it does. Let's do it again. 3-2. Swinging a ground ball. Smash to third. Backhanded Arenado. Cross-body throw. Got him on a close play. Nolan Arenado from the front row of the seats past the dugout. Pretty much where he was when he made that throw. Flipping it across in time to get the out at first base.
Tell you what, the old boy can still play.
Wow. And he got him by half a step. Inning over, the Reds come up empty. Great play by the 6-time Platinum Glover at third. We go to the ninth. Still even at 2 on the Reds Radio Network.
Attention farmers and agribusiness owners. Are you looking for a bank that understands your unique financial needs? Look no further than People's Bank of Kentucky. We specialize in agriculture banking, providing a wide range of financial products and services tailored to meet the needs of farmers and agribusiness owners. We offer personalized service to ensure that you get the support you need to thrive. If you're ready to take your farming or agribusiness operation to the next level, visit our website at peoplesbankofky.com or stop by one of our convenient locations to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Trina Winter, and I want everyone to know that even if you don't smoke, just being exposed to secondhand smoke at work increases your risk of lung cancer by as much as 30%. Everyone in Mason County deserves a smoke-free workplace. Brought to you by the Smoke-Free Partnership of Mason County.
This is Michael Parker with Hospice of Hope, and you're listening to AM 1240, WFTM Maysville.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Thompson.
I'm Dr. Jessica Bryant.
This is Dr. B. River Valley Dental in Maysville offers a different approach. Enjoy a calm, personalized experience while receiving top-tier dental care. From routine checkups to advanced treatments like same-day crowns, implants, and clear aligners, our skilled team is dedicated to your oral health and comfort.
Our gentle and experienced team will guide you through every step, ensuring your comfort is our top priority.
Come reclaim your smile. Call 564-4371. River Valley Dental. Modern dentistry. Personalized care.
Are you ready to be a quitter? Freedom from Smoking is a free program that helps you develop a plan of action that leads to your quit day. You'll also get the support you need to remain smoke-free. For more information, call the Buffalo Trace District Health Department today.
Brock Burke, the left-hander, coming on for the 34th time, 2-2 with a 3.09 earned run average. He is our Reds Wober's Mustard pitching change. Wober's Mustard, let's put some mustard on it.
Changes for the Reds defensively. Edwin Arroyo stays in the game at second base. Spencer Steer moves from second to first. Sal Stewart over to third, and P.J. Higgins enters the game now behind the plate. And the first pitch cut on and missed by Corbin Carroll. 0-1. That was an unbelievable play by Nolan Arenado to end the Reds' threat in the 8th. Off the bat, I thought that was a base hit, maybe a double down the left field line. I think that'll score at least one, probably only one with low running, but still, that would get the job done. Nope. Nolan Arenado. No spring chicken at this point in his career. Now 35 years old, the 1-1. And Carroll lifts a fly ball over to the right of center. There is the center fielder Dane Myers to make the catch in right center field for the first out. Reminding you why Nolan Arenado is so good over at third base and has been for so long.
You showed us exactly that.
You know, sometimes you like to admire some good defense.
That was good defense.
Just a bad time to try to admire good defense. Game-saving play at the moment for the Diamondbacks, and now with one out, here is Gabriel Moreno, and he takes a strike. Couple of pitchers loosening right now. The Diamondbacks bullpen way outside from Burke, and the count is even 1-1 Paul Sewald getting loose, as is Juan Murillo. Gotta believe Sewald if the Diamondbacks take the lead. The pitch too far outside. 1-1 on Moreno. Make it 2-1 on Moreno. Burke comes set. Now here's the 2-1. He flirted with the outside corner. Didn't get it. No challenge from Higgins. 3-1. Burke from the belt. Now to the plate. And the pitch is ball 4 high. Both teams have 2 and both of their ABS challenges remaining. And there have been a lot of challenges, but they've all been won tonight. Sometimes you have games where there's a lot of ABS challenges, and it's an indication that maybe the umpire's having a bad night.
I think that Alex, he's done a phenomenal job behind the plate.
Alex McKay, the plate umpire, breaking ball in there for a called strike. If you take all the challenges we've had tonight, you combine the distances by which they might
have 2 inches,
quote unquote, missed calls. Yeah, maybe 2 inches total. Runner goes. The pitch is swung on and popped up foul. First base side. Over to have a look. Steer reaching into the camera well, but he can't quite get it.
He almost got it.
He did. 0-2 on Arenado. I mean, even the pitches that have been flipped to strikes have been just shaving the edge. Oh, 2 on Arenado. Runner at first base with one man out. Arenado 0 for 3, but he does have a sacrifice fly tonight. Right-handed hitter, left-handed pitcher. Burke ready at the belt. Stares down the runner. Moreno at first, now comes home. The pitch is a little bit too high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Signal given. And Burke's 1-2. Breaking ball is down low. Good pitch, but he just didn't get the commitment from Arenado that he was hoping for. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Diamondbacks have stolen 4 bases tonight, which is a season high for them. I don't think Moreno's running, though. He does have 3. Well, he is running. The pitch is swung on and fouled back. You don't very often expect a catcher to be on the move, but Moreno was. 2-2 on Arenado. See if Moreno's running again. He got a pretty good jump, but Higgins would have had a play on him. Burke ready. There goes Moreno again. The pitch is down and in. Throw to second. Not in time. Moreno has the Diamondbacks' 5th stolen base tonight. And that's the 4th stolen base of the year for Moreno. He almost popped off the bag, but I don't think that he did.
And that's a catcher, and he made it easily.
Good pitch to run on, too. Tough one for Higgins to handle back there. Down and in on the right-handed hitter. Burke sets. Now looks at Moreno at second, and here's the 3-2 pitch. And it's popped into the air. Shallow right center field. Here comes Marte to make the catch in shallow right center. And Moreno has to stay at second. Arenado is the second out here in the 9th inning.
Arenado chased ball 4, back door breaking ball under the zone. He's trying to play hero with that runner at second base.
Now with 2 outs, Ildemaro Vargas will be the batter. And the Reds are going to put him on. Let's pause for station identification on the Reds Radio Network.
Sports 1240 WFTM Maysville, your home for Cincinnati Reds baseball and the best in local, state, and national sports coverage.
Two on, 2 out. 2-2 9th inning. Here's Geraldo Perdomo. Burke comes set, and the left-hander delivers. And Perdomo takes a look at the strike at the knees. So they decided they'd rather take their chances with Perdomo rather than Ildemaro Vargas. Both are switch hitters. Burke comes set. Now the 0-1 pitch to Perdomo. Swinging a foul right at home plate. He fought that off. Got that in on his knuckles, and he's down to the count. No balls and 2 strikes.
Vargas, he hits well from both sides of the plate.
He is much better against left-handers than is Perdomo. Much. 0-2 the count. And now time called to the plate by Perdomo, and he's going to back out of the box. About 130 points better, if you want to be technical.
Good enough for me.
Makes it kind of a no-brainer, doesn't it? Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball, foul, third base side. We'll try it again. Still no balls and 2 strikes on Perdomo. Bring the whole family out to Great American Ballpark on family discount days provided by Klosterman Bakery. Throughout the season, families can save big on tickets in select areas of the ballpark. Get all the details at reds.com/family. Burke ready. And from the belt, the left-hander again, home of the 0-2 pitch. Way off the outside corner with that fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tried to get a little chase out of the zone from Perdomo there, but no luck. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Burke again sets ready. 1-2. Too far outside. That time changed speeds on him. And again, Perdomo flinched but didn't offer at it. Burke, after a look at second, home of the 2-2, fouled into the seats right side. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes on Geraldo Perdomo.
You can see Perdomo has moved up on the plate a little bit. That's when you got to go with that fastball at the top of the zone.
Perdomo's 1 for 4. Stolen base tonight. The pitch. And he swings and sends one in the air to left. There's the left fielder, and he dropped it. Dunn drops the ball. The run will score. Here comes the throw to third. Not in time. Perdomo into second base. Dunn never really did seem to get a real good read on it. He kind of waited back on it, then came racing in, and then was kind of having to scramble in quickly at the last minute and hit right off the heel of his glove.
It just looked like he misjudged it. He broke flat, tried to come in quickly, and the ball was sinking on him, and he just missed it.
Tried to scoop it. It actually went right off the pinky of his glove. No RBI on the air by Dunn. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Jordan Lawler. 0-1 on Lawler. Well, Murphy's Law strikes again. 3-2 Arizona. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing foul, and it's 0-2 on Lawler.
I believe that's the 9th error that the Reds have had since June 1st. It ties for most in the major leagues.
During the 5-game losing streak, they had at least 1 error in all of those games. The pitch off the plate outside. The Reds have lost 6 of 7. All 6 of those losses have featured an error, and now an error tonight. One ball, 2 strikes. Burke fires, and he hits it into short right center. Looper is down for a base hit. 2 more runs will score. Jordan Lawler drives home 2 more, and the Diamondbacks have a 6-2 lead in the ninth. Make it a 5-2 lead, 5-2 lead here in the 9th inning. They lead by 3. Now James Groover. Burke ready at the belt. Picks to first. Chases the runner back to the bag. The Reds were out of the inning. A little routine flare that drops in. Extends it. Gave the Diamondbacks the lead and opened the door. Runner started, then stopped. Snap throw behind the runner at first. Lawler just back safely. Head of the quick throw from Higgins. 1-0 the count on Lou James Groover after the pitch missed.
Well, this is what happens when you're losing ball games. You try to overplay. Your hair's on fire. You're trying to make sure that you don't make a mistake. And when you play with that kind of pressure that you put on yourself, you make a mistake. Make several of them.
Burke's offering to Groover is high and deep to left field. Back goes Dunn. He leaps and makes the catch on the track just in front of the wall. So there's a good play by Dunn, but the error leads to 3 runs. The Diamondbacks have opened up a 5-2 lead as the Reds come to bat for the final time in the 9th when we come back on the Reds Radio Network.
Think a printer is just a printer? Think again. Today's multifunction printers store sensitive data, connect to your network, and can be a prime target for hackers. At Modern Office Methods, Cincinnati's authorized RICO dealer, they help you secure your devices with advanced encryption and authentication controls. Mom protects your data with automated deletion of stored documents and detects threats in real time with built-in security alerts. Visit momnet.com to secure your print environment today. Modern Office Methods, secure technology for a secure workplace.
Reds fans, the MLB season's in full swing, and FanDuel is giving you a chance to call your shot with daily dingers. Just make your free pick on who's hitting a home run in their game, and if you're right, you'll get a profit boost to use on your next bet for a chance at extra winnings. FanDuel, an official partner of the Cincinnati Reds. 21 plus and present in Ohio. No purchase necessary. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET.
Stuck in a dead-end job? Kick your career into high gear through a building trades apprenticeship. Ohio is calling up the next generation of skilled tradespeople across the state. We're hiring electricians, plumber, pipe fitters, iron workers, sheet metal workers, bricklayers, cement masons, boiler makers, roofers, insulators, laborers, elevator constructors, and painters and glazers. Don't miss your shot at big money and full benefits at a construction apprenticeship. Are you ready to build your future? Start your application today at OhioConstructionTrades.com.
Reds fans, don't miss the bus for the Reds versus Nationals, August 7th to 10th, as part of a 4-day adventure with Croswell Tours. Explore Washington, D.C. and all its history. Visit GoCroswell.com for details.
Right-hander Paul Sewald coming out of the Diamondbacks bullpen. He is their closer. He has saved 15 and 16 opportunities, 2 and 4 on the year from the record standpoint, a 3.33 ERA. Right-hander throws that upshoot fastball, not overpowering, just deceptive.
Error scored the go-ahead run, opened the door for 2 more. Diamondbacks with a 5-2 lead as the Reds come to bat here in the 9th inning. Dane Myers to lead it off. First pitch to Myers, swung on, fouled back. Jorge Barosa enters the game in center field. Lawler moves from center field to left field. And Myers fouls it back. Reds have the top of the order up here in the 9th inning. Myers, Bleday, and Stewart. Now time called by Dane Myers, and Sewald getting warned for quick pitching Dane Myers and trying to pitch him before Myers was alert to him. Sewald, the right-hander readies. Here comes the 0-2, and Myers fouls it away to the right side. Myers walked the first 3 times he came to the plate before striking out his last time up, so officially he's 0 for 1. Sewald comes set. The 0-2 pitch, way off the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Sewald throws from that low 3/4 delivery. He's got a little bit of body lean towards third, but he's over the top, and it shoots the ball up in the strike zone.
Way off the outside corner with a breaking ball, and it's 2-2.
Normally you're expecting the pitch from that angle to run back to you. His ball continues to ride up.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away to the right side. 2-2 on Dane Myers. Reds trailing 5-2 in the ninth inning. Reds in danger of dropping their seventh in their last 8 games. 2-2. In too tight to Myers. The count runs full 3-2. Boy, he's shown some great plate discipline tonight. Dane Myers has. Seawald listening for the sign, has it, sets, and here comes the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Just as I talk about plate discipline, he goes after a pitch up and in, and he's down on strikes. One gone in the ninth inning. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Cincinnati Reds and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Reds. This copyright reminder is provided by Dinsmore, the official legal counsel of the Reds. One down, and now J.J. Bleday's the batter. The pitch to Bleday is a backdoor breaking ball for a strike called, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 to Bleday. And it dives a little bit too low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Left-handed hitter in Bleday. Seawald throws right-handed. He brings it in, and Bleday lifts one in the air to right. Playable for Corbin Carroll. Drifting toward right center, he'll make the catch. And the Reds are down to their final out here in the ninth inning. Sal Stewart is the batter. Sal is 0 for 3 with a walk. Reds got both of their runs against the Diamondbacks starter tonight. Eduardo Rodriguez knocked him out of the game in the third. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Never really did deliver a true knockout punch against him. The Reds have left 10 on base tonight. The Diamondbacks have stranded 12. Here's the 0-1. Stewart rolls over to the shortstop. Perdomo has it. He'll make the play in time to first, and that's all. Reds fall 5-2 to the Diamondbacks after Arizona scores 3, cashing in on the 2-out error off the glove of Blake Dunn and left. Once again, final score, Arizona 5, Reds 2. We're back to wrap things up right after this on the Reds Radio Network.
This is Jamie Whaley, the Harm Reduction and Peer Support Specialist with the Buffalo Trace District Health Department. Through our free and confidential program, we provide various harm reduction supplies, testing, vaccinations, and recovery support services to individuals who are struggling with substance use disorder. We strive to provide a space where everyone feels seen, heard, supported, encouraged, and valued. For more information about our program, call 606-564-9447.
Did you know that anyone can make a referral to Hospice of Hope? It's true. You don't have to wait for a physician to bring up the conversation. If you or someone you know is struggling with a life-limiting condition, we can have one of our specialized nurses make visits to your home to determine if you would benefit from our services. We often hear from our families. We wish we had called you sooner. Call Hospice of Hope, serving counties in Kentucky and Ohio at 1-800-928-4848.
This is David Irie, president of the David Irie Foundation. I suffered a spinal cord injury playing baseball my senior year of high school. Since then, we created the David Irie Foundation, which raises money for spinal cord injury research and also high school scholarships based on awareness and preventing spinal cord injuries. If you would like to check us out or donate, look us up at DIF35.org or check us out on Facebook at Team Irie. That's Team IERY.
Want to make a difference? Volunteer with the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary. There's dozens of missions in which you can volunteer your time and talent to help the Coast Guard and your community. Go to join.cgaux.org to learn more.
Arizona over the Reds 5-2 tonight here at Great American Ballpark. 5 runs, 7 hits in air, and 12 left for Arizona. 2 runs, 4 hits in air, 10 left for the Reds. Winning pitcher is Kevin Ginkel in this game. So Ginkel gets the win for the Diamondbacks, and with that win, Ginkel's 2-2. Losing pitcher is Brock Burke, 2-3. Paul Sewald gets his 16th save of the year. 3 hours, 29 minutes to play, 29,803 looking on tonight at Great American Ballpark. Reds and Diamondbacks continue the series tomorrow. It's a late afternoon ball game. The Reds will have Rhett Lauder on the mound against right-hander Michael Soroka. Lauder's 3-3 with a 5.01 ERA. Soroka 8-3 with a 3.28 earned run average. First pitch is set for 4:10. Airtime's 3:40 across the Reds radio network. That's all for us for now. Stick around. Yed's got the Reds post-game show coming up next. We'll talk to you again tomorrow afternoon right here on the Reds radio network. That's all for us. For the Cowboy Jeff Brantley, our producer-engineer, Dave Yiddy Armbruster, and our studio producer, Drew